Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, and today we got the Super Platoon, Diablo, Yoo-Hoo, and Zemke. This is from Zemke's field of vision, from his point of view, POV. There we go. From from Zemke's point of view. In his VZ55, there is also an AMX M454 and a 50B. This is an all Tier 10 battle, no artillery, no scouts, and it's just going to be, let's get what he's doing here. A absolute brawl. And in fact, there we go. That's what you like to see. Put a nice shot into 279 early. And another one. And another one. Diablo in the 50B is making that guy pay. We actually get a track, which is fascinating. And Zemke is working from the corner. So you've got Yoo-Hoo down there with that nice armor profile on the M454. And what I was talking about, we have the 110E4 is Crypto Ninja. Crypto Ninja, he's on the other side from our clan. And two shots straight into the 50M. Nice SA. Here comes the rest of the Seagulls. Mine, mine, mine. Trying to get more shots into those guys. We're going to watch some pretty good teamwork here out of this platoon. Looks like Zemke's looking for a shot, but that guy kind of goes dry. There's a lot of mediums out there anyway, and there's a lot of beef down here. So he turns around looking for shots on these dudes. The 50M gets closed out by Yoo-Hoo, who sees him in the middle. Just not a really great spot on a Tier 10 battle, especially for a 50M. That's a really tall profile tank. He's going to have a hard time getting low and thinking skinny over there. Zemke's looking for a shot. Sneaks one into the 100. He's got another shell, puts another one onto him, puts a little angle on the object right there as he pushes forward and takes another bounce. Very nicely done. Now I've got Diablo punishing people with the autoloader. Yoo-Hoo just trying to stay alive. The T95 FV4201 loses his mind. And we're going to sneak one into the back of the turret. Oh, and the guy doesn't move it. He just stands in thinking that he's going to get a shot on somebody on the STB. And maybe he does, but he just eats it. And now he's out of the game. That is Tier 10 in a nutshell, my friends. You stand in on things like that at Tier 10, thinking you're going to get a couple shots. Trades at Tier 10 can be brutal, especially when there's this many guns sitting around. And there's just people everywhere. Lights the mouths on fire. Puts a shot onto the 113. Diablo gets some more damage. He bails out. Yoo-Hoo bashes down the Badger who's trying to come at him. He's just absolutely tanking the whole team down here. They're all trying to come around the corner. I know Zemke is just saying, reload! And we're going to, put a shot into that corner. And we just stand in. Okay, see, it cost us two. We stood in. We ate a couple shots for that. Nice little effort between Yoo-Hoo and Zemke to shut down the 113 right there. I don't know if you watched how they aimed in, but they could have been talking about it. Pretty good little job of, little bounce from the Rhinoceronte. Pretty good little job of focus fire and taking the guy out they could kill. Still a lot of beef here. Their team is winning, but it sure would be nice if somebody from the north would do something. Because right now, it's the platoon holding off the rest of their team down here. Shot goes into the 279 early. Diablo's autoloader is singing again. Dude eats two more shots. And that time we take we get a bounce off the Rhinoceronte. So he's seeing the edge of our tank poke out. This was the only thing I would necessarily call a mistake, and it's mostly hindsight. I was surprised that Zemke didn't go for a reload right here, but I think he thought he'd get a shot much quicker than he did. It's pretty quickly he's going to take a couple peeks here, and then he'll back out and reload that thing. That is the question you're going to ask yourself continually with a reloader, double barrel, auto reloader, all those kinds of tanks. I got a shot, I got damage. Am I going to get another shot quickly, or do I need to hit the reload button? And you're going to go back and forth on that a lot of times. Here comes the 110E4. That is Crypto Ninja looking for a kill in here. And unfortunately, he doesn't get it. We've got Zemke looking for a way to get into the fight, and I don't know if you've been watching the north where all the mediums were, but they've decided to push into the TDs instead of come down here and help. And they're just dying wholesale to campers. Absolutely amazing. 110E4 is looking for a way to get a shot in. So there goes Crypto. And he's going to bail out. We missed that shot. We're just not quite ready, but we get this one. And now Crypto says, nope, I'm out of here. Another shot. Doesn't get any damage, but he does track it. Look at Yoo-Hoo sitting on 47 hit points. I have no idea why someone didn't just load up some HE and kill him off. But between the VZ and the AMX50B, that's a pretty good incentive not to just YOLO in there. And you can see the massacre down there. They definitely took advantage of people YOLOing in there. They've been crushing them. We're up to 5,354, and the total on this is actually 1,300 plus 18, I don't know, close to 20,000. 13,8, 18,8, 19,000, over 19,000. That's just damage, never mind assist, in this one platoon. Here comes Crypto. He really thinks he's going to kill a Yoo-Hoo. Gets tracked and nuked. He just absolutely gets crushed. Is unable to get his shot off. And I only know this because I've been working with Crypto a little bit. Is he's running a 250 ping. So those push and kill shots, trying to out-click somebody, is much more difficult at 250 ping, especially when you're pushing good players. All the calm between all these guys and talking about it. Somebody probably sang out and said, you know, here comes a 110E4, and they all just nuked the poor guy as he tried to come around the corner. Plus, that's an unwieldy tank anyway as you're raging forward, and he got tracked, which probably also pulled his gun offline. Just a lot of things went poorly there for poor Crypto. Pretty even game, though. We're down to 3v4. He catches the Rhinoceronte out in the open. Pushes up just in case one of these other guys is here. Again, looking for that shot. Their 110E4 is being a little bit silly, unsupported. That's not really what you want to do at this part of the game. Yes, there are some one-shots down there, and hopefully he manages it, but he just ate a big shot. Now he's face-hugging the Ho-Ri 2, and they ram each other for about the same damage, 156. Here comes Zemke. And we're about to lose our 110E4. He gets gang tackled, which is exactly what the 110E4 should have been doing. The 110E4 should have holed up somewhere or moved towards the other two tanks. He did get one of them, so good on him for that. But down he goes. Zemke looks for a kill shot, doesn't get it. Sneaks one into the 277. Guy comes out for some reason. I don't know why he wouldn't just hide. Looks like he was trying to come out and side scrape. We bounced the Sturv. Took a stab at us right there. And we're on a reload. This gets really interesting. End game here. That's obviously, you see where the Sturv is. Here comes Diablo. He's going to cross to the middle, and you might think, well, okay, those two are going to work together, and they'll find the Sturv right here. Zemke's going to come around the corner. They're probably both discussing it. Diablo is maybe peeking. Has he gone out into the field? That's kind of my guess. I would figure he'd probably go out in the field and try to hole up in a bush. All right, he must be somewhere nearby there. Diablo clicks on it, says, yep, he's back in here. He's one of these bushes. Zemke's looking for him. Zemke can take a hit. He may not be able to take two. It's going to be close. Probably not. Probably can't take two, but he can certainly take one. And if he's got a vision on the guy, if he can see the guy, then he can probably kill him. Because the Sturv's down to a one-shot. Even if he bounces the first shot, he has another opportunity before the Sturv can reload. But we take off this way. That was very interesting to me. 6,590 damage. One thing you want to do endgame, folks, is you get into the levels of play that these guys are in. In situations like this, you do want to try to be unpredictable. Time has a lot to do with it. How much time is on the clock. The map matters. The approach angles matter. All that matters. But in general, you don't want to be predictable. So we got Zemke going completely around, and we're looking to maybe surprise the 103B in some way. And if the 103B is doing something smart, he's got 4 kills and he's still alive, he may be trying to be different as well. At this point, based on the speed of these two tanks, who knows where either one of them are. Knocking things down can be problematic if somebody else on the other team is watching and has the ability to kind of zoom far enough up to see things get knocked down. You can also get that with your own platoon. That's one of the things platoon mates can do, is ride along or look around, go to their own carcass, look around, see if they see things moving, and we find the dude. And he just jams the brakes on, tries to go into siege mode for one last gasp shot, and eats a shot into the forward road wheel there, and down he goes for a 4 kill. 8 total between the platoon, and like I said, 7,000 for Yoo-Hoo. I don't have his replay. That was an impressive number. We got 6,829 total out of Zemke, and chipping in another 5,487 from Diablo, and that is a huge game for this platoon. Absolute carry. And based on how the rest of this match went and the relatively low damage numbers from the rest of the team, if these three hadn't been playing as well as they did, this is a loss. So thanks for sending that in there, Zemke. That was an enjoyable one to watch, especially at tier 10. Really high level, highly skilled gameplay from that platoon. That's all I've got for today. We will see ya.